Amanda Janney is extremely thorough when it comes to keeping financial records, and it's not just because she loves to crunch numbers. Instead, it's become one of her main defenses against identity theft. Unfortunately, she's fallen victim to credit card fraud not just once, but 3 times, twice in person and once online. In addition, several accounts appeared on her credit report that had been sent to collections, accounts that she never opened.
A few years ago, I noticed a couple of items on my credit report that I was completely unfamiliar with. As far as I could remember, I had never even used services from any of these companies, and they were showing up on my credit report as delinquent, unpaid.
Amanda is not alone. She is one of 9 million Americans who fall victim to identity theft each year. In Amanda's case, her credit card number was first stolen while grabbing a pretzel at the mall.
One week in particular, I noticed that the cashier was taking my card to the back to run my card instead of running it up front. He said the card machine up front was broken. They were having to use the one in the back. I didn't think much more about it until about 2 weeks later. I saw my debit card statement and noticed that every time that I had purchased lunch for about $4, $5 and some change, right after that purchase, a $20 purchase was made from that same restaurant.
Chesapeake, Virginia Detective Michael Fischetti investigates financial fraud cases and knows that identity thieves will prey on unsuspecting consumers at every turn.
Well, it's hard to protect yourself if you've given them a card and they've walked away with it because you don't know. Are they writing it down? Are they putting a double charge on it? You don't know that. We all know on the back of the card is a security code. So if they write down your number and the security code, they can order stuff online.
During the past decade, identity thieves have turned much of their attention online. These scams can often come from what's known as phishing. Scammers try to get you to reveal your personal and financial information through phony but official-looking emails and websites. Common scams include foreign emails with get-rich-quick claims, charitable scams, work-at-home scams, health and weight loss claims, and fake notifications that appear to be from reputable banks, companies, or the government.
But your bank's not going to send you an email and ask you to update your Social Security number, your account numbers. They already have your account number, so you don't need to update it. But people will fall for this, and they will send them their date of birth, their Social Security numbers, addresses, account numbers, and they withdraw the money from your account once they get that.
Last Christmas, Amanda Janney thought she was protecting herself by purchasing from secure websites. When a fraudulent charge in excess of $1,000 showed up on her credit card account, she turned to detectives for help.
And the detective went through my credit card statements with me, and he contacted the bank, conducted an investigation, and in just a matter of about 2 weeks found that whoever had used my card online also had all of those items shipped directly to their door.
Detective Fischetti says that consumers can protect themselves by following a few steps.
That's why I say use a credit card, not a debit card, because that's not your actual money that's going to be taken then, and you can start the investigation. My advice to people also is if you get bills and you're done with them, if you have statements that come in and you don't want them, you know how you get the junk mail which says you're pre-approved for this credit card, all of that, shred all of that. Because if I get a hold of that, I'm going to have your name on it, and all I'm going to do is change the address, and I'm going to get a credit card.
Unfortunately for Amanda, identity theft has cost her both many exhausting months and money out of her own pocket.
And I probably spent at least 10 hours a week playing phone tag with, different people and different companies who I had asked to help me in this, and being pushed from one department to another department and just given the runaround. It was a nightmare, and it was completely exhausting. It was like a part-time job.
Now Amanda takes proactive steps to safeguard her financial information, always on the lookout for potential fraud.
We really do. We need to look at our receipts. We need to make sure that we are being charged the exact amount that we expect to be charged.
Heather Sells, CBN News.